I saw my friend headless. Filipino superstitions. I live in the Philippines, home to many superstitions. I was not a believer in supernatural occurrences before the incident that changed my whole perspective. I had a friend, let's call her Kay. There weren't really a lot of people my age to be friends with, so it was just me and her. We were close like family since we'd been friends almost our entire life. I have poor eyesight, so I wear glasses, so she lends a helping hand when I knit. Even though I have poor eyesight, I enjoy knitting. It was the birthday of one of our neighbors and we wanted to look presentable. My friend wasn't really the outgoing type, so I helped her with her makeup, to boost up her confidence. We went to the celebration. It was an extremely hot summer, so my glasses often fog up. That's why I commonly remove my glasses to wipe the built-up fog. My friend went to get another plate of food and me, at the table, removed my glasses and wiped up the built-up fog. I felt an urge to look at my friend's direction, just to see her headless. In a panic, I rushed to put back my glasses back on to see her normal, head intact. I was relieved, and I thought to myself that I must have seen it wrongly or my mind playing tricks, to add my bad eyesight. We left soon after. We said our goodbyes as our homes were on different paths from the place of the party. I returned home, bathed and quickly went to sleep as I was tired from the event. I was awoken when I felt someone pushing me back and forth to wake me from sleep. It was my mother. I asked her what's wrong. Since it was still dark outside, I could see gloominess on her face at the time, so I was worried. My worries were right, as she replied, "Kay, she's dead." I couldn't believe it at the time, or maybe I was just in denial. My friend that I saw as a family just died. My mother told me that she died when she was hit by a drunk driver. She was on her way to their house when she was met with the accident. A part of me blamed myself for what happened at the time. I mean, I wasn't able to do anything. While I was sleeping soundly, she was dying. Some time has passed after her passing. I came across a post about a superstition that involves being able to see who is to die. According to the post, if you could see someone who is headless, it means that the beheaded person would be met with an accident. According to the post, you must inform the person who you saw was headless to have them burn their current shirt. It is to remove the danger. I don't know why I was able to see my friend headless. I still blame myself this day for not being able to help her. I am writing this to inform people that if you see someone headless, tell them. I think is a bad nightmare. Hi everybody. My name is W. I'm going to talk about something what happened to me. The last year I was sleeping and everything normal. I sleep with the door to my room closed, but this day I listened the sound of keys. I thought it was my mom, cause she is the only one who has the keys of all doors of house. And I hear someone open my room. How I say, I think is my mom. After it opened my room, it was sitting in my bed and I was turning my back. I did not see it. Time after, the thing that is behind me, it touched my back and it was caressing my back. My mom always do that, but something happened and it started to speak something while it was caressing my back. It was whispering something in Latin. I know that is Latin, because in my high school taught us Latin. I don't understand all, but I know some words. The words that it told me was, dies, novus, vesperi, clades, unionize, finalis, peccatum and mortem. The words were the only words that I know. I don't know if I'm okay, but I'm sure to hear it. While that was happening, I could not turn around. I know why. I felt heavy my body. After I was going force for turn around to be able to see the thing that was back to me, and when I could able to turn around, I don't see anything and I hear my door closed. I talked with my friends and some acquaintances and some said me, maybe it's the devil. In my community is very normal something like that happens. What do you think? Sri, if the text there are some spelling mistakes, I'm learning English. Protecting your house too much isn't a great idea. Protecting your house too much isn't a great idea in my new area. I moved to a new area because I bought a new house near there. One rule in the air that everyone in this area follows, is to not protect your house too much. Some people even go far enough to even open their front doors. I am someone who can't sleep at night without the proper protection in place. I don't want my house getting robbed. I barbed wired all of my fences with sharp nails, put up CCTV everywhere and even put up painful traps on the ground in my backyard which I prepare every night and change their position. I am a freak when it comes to protecting your house because I know what it feels like to be burgled in your own home. As I was just about to go to sleep, I heard movement in my backyard and I saw a couple of weird-looking people, purposely rubbing their bodies against the sharp barbed wires. They were bleeding but were enjoying it. They then purposely started to let their legs get trapped by one of my sharp traps which I laid on the ground. They were still enjoying the pain. Then I realized why the neighbors in my new area had warned me not to protect my house as much, because to a masochist things like traps, painful barriers and other painful protective means will simply give them pleasure. More masochists started to come into my garden and they were all enjoying the painful treats which I laid out in my front and back garden for the purpose of turning strangers away and not give them pleasure. I called the police and they hounded them and locked them up. I was then given a speech by an officer how police cuts were severe and they wouldn't always be able to come to my aid. I would simply have to deter from protecting my house too much. For more stories, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thanks.